What'd you think of the pit?
The pit was good.
It had some Americans there.
Oh man, those guys.
3 Americans.
Fucked up, man. Like literally, you'd like tap them and they're just like fall on their asses. And there's like this, the guy with the white shirt and the guy with the mohawk. Mm-hmm. We were just like having a good time pushing each other, and we'd always have to lift up the guys because they'd just fucking get destroyed.
Yeah, I got the elbow on the chest again.
Again. You don't pit properly.
I do pit properly. That's because.
Actually, no. That was an accident because the guy caught himself, so you can't be pissed off.
I'm not pissed off. I still check them.
Yeah, you hunt people, man.
No, I don't. Lately, yes.
Lately, yes. That guy at Arcona deserved it, but not that guy.
No, this guy didn't. I went back and I started pushing. Okay, come on. I didn't go for him like I did for Arcona.
Well, the guy deserved it. He was smacking beers out of people's hands like fucking
at
asshole.
Arcona.
And the guy, we said last time at Arcona, he was just laying there just staring at people in pain. He's like,
yeah.
You're like, it's like Nelson.
But yeah, that was a good show. As we said many times before.
If they come to your town, do yourself a favor. Go see them. They're great. They're fun.
Oh yeah,
they're for everybody. We even saw a little kid there.
Yeah. We saw a little. It was a
varying crowd. Yeah.
During Towers, which I love that song by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Remember the girl that was behind us?
She's being homophobic and stuff.
At one point, she just yelled out towards the band.
Like, these homophobic slurs and stuff like that. We're like, what's wrong with you? It's like, I think we found our target. Like,
you fucking guy.
No, but even you, like, for example, like, you know how these guys that would stand there with their, like, the boyfriends and have, like, their girl just, like, pushing.
Oh, yeah, I push that guy.
It's so annoying.
Don't go in the pit if you're not going to pit, or if you're not going to, you don't want to get hit.
Don't have, like, this stupid, like, little circle on the side of me, you just pushing and shoving people, having fun.
It doesn't make you look cool.
You're gonna go in the pit, and you're gonna endure it. You're not gonna have, like, this little safe space of pit.
If you want to protect your girl or stand with your girl and watch a show, move to the side or a bit towards the back, because you're gonna get hit. Because I was bumping into that motherfucker, like, for a good part of a song. Then at one point I said forget it, and I fucking pushed. I didn't give a shit. I pushed him out of the way. He stumbled
and
there.
And they get, like, mad. It's like,
and the girlfriend's
what do you
like,
expect's gonna happen? Like,
I didn't push the girl, though. I pushed the guy. And then she was, like, vulnerable. She's like, oh, shit, what do I do? Go in the pit, like the other girls.
No, because no one's gonna go after you.
Exactly.
Everybody's, like, it's kind of like a free-for-all, but with reason.
Yeah.
You know?
I pushed the guy because he was in my fucking way.
I got body checked, and then before I hit the ground, I stood back up. I tell this every time, but every time I fall, I'm always standing up right away before I hit the ground.
Like, dude, like I said, I didn't...
And, like, the guys in the pit, we just, like, jump around in a circle, or we kneel down for the king and stuff like that, and, like, grovel and look away because of his majesty. We were, like, really into it.
Yeah, for sure.
And a lot of people don't understand that. Sorry to cut you off, but the pit... If you don't like it, then stand in the back or go upstairs.
On the side.
If you can't handle being pushed and shoved or having to deflect people, grow up.
And get out.
You're being a baby.
That's why I pushed the guy that was protecting his girl because, he was just bumping into me like this. You know when they spread their arms like this, they make a big circle?
Like a shield. Yeah, it's like they make a circle and they're just pitting around the circle. So
I'm like...
And sometimes the girls, I'm not joking, some of them actually, like, hurt you. They actually, like, punch you. Yeah. Because they think, oh, I'm having fun, I'm drunk and stuff. It's like, just, like, get rid of the problem.
So the guy had that circle going around his girl.
I don't condone hitting women, but this is annoying at a show, man.
He was pushing me. Because I was near him. So I just look at the fucking guy. He looks at me. He continues. I'm like, fuck this. I fucking knock him. He moves out of the way, and his girlfriend's all like, oh, shit, what do I do? Get in the pit.
My protector.
So they moved to the
side.
Have
fun. Go in the pit.
He actually took his girl and moved to the side.
Yeah, he learned.
It's like, look, I'm not ready to get into a fight. I don't want to get into a fight. But you're
not
right in the
show.
pit.
You don't want to ruin it for everybody.
You're in a pit. And you want to be on the dance floor? Get ready for it. I don't need you to fucking block everybody because you want to have.
You can have your arms and elbows out. You can deflect people.
Not only that,
but don't have like this huge zone of like area.
How many pits have you been where girls and their boyfriends, or vice versa, has been in the pit?
Never.
You've never seen girls in the pit?
I've seen that once at Fetus.
A girl in a pit with her boyfriend.
There's like a good majority. Actually, there's just like straight up girls in the pit.
Exactly. Why do you need a protector? If you're both afraid to be in the pit, move away.
It's also a learning experience.
What, look, they're afraid, so don't be there. Like, the guy wasn't watching the show. He was like, like fucking.
He was more
looking
focused
everywhere.
on protecting his girl.
Like, get out of the way.
Sorry, guys, but this is really frustrating to
Like,
see that
I
all
love
the
it
time.
when I see girls in the pit. Because, you
Yeah,
know,
because they're having fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody's having fun.
Because you bump into them by mistake, and they're like, you don't, like, you're ready to apologize, and they're like, paf, they push you away, and you're like, oh, shit, okay.
You're like, damn, let's go. Yeah.
like, and they're smiling.
Yeah,
they're having fun.
Yeah, because they know how to do it, right?
Yeah.
There were some girls in the pit, and they were just like
Yeah,
pushing
yeah.
and shoving and kicking.
Those are 3 girls. There was
Yeah.
3 girls.
Yeah, they were going ham.
Yeah. I'm like, this is awesome. Like, I love seeing that more often in metal shows. Because at one point, like, you didn't see that often. Well, I don't know, from my experience at shows.
Well, cause I'm very certain, like, cause you come from like the metalcore world, right? So
There's a lot of girls at metalcore.
I know, but like pitting in metalcore is like even more like dirty almost.
I find it's more headhunting.
Yeah.
There's a lot more headhunters.
Because there's also a high
Oh.
majority of headhunters.
And the
'cause
violent dance, we used to call it violent dance when I was younger. They have another name
It's
for it now.
called the hardcore dance.
Well, the one where they swing their arms? What's it called?
Yeah, they just like flail
There's
around.
many names
and,
for
like,
this shit.
And there's also like I think for thrash pits, there's also like people do karate where they do spin kicks,
Yeah.
and stuff.
But like that's when everybody's just standing and waiting for like
So
the part
it's
to
just
come
like
in.
it's like a meme with like I think Havoc has a you saw them at Heavy. They have like
Yeah, they were good.
They have a T-shirt called "No Karate in the Pit." They
Oh,
have
really?
a shirt that says that. Yeah.
What do you think about that? Like, there's some bands that don't want pits.
You're gonna have to expect it because that's the metal way, man. Unless, like I've brought up in black metal, that's a different thing. But if you mix other genres with it, free for all. Like
So-
when I went to Behemoth, there was blood on the floor. That's how hardcore people went. And
Well,
you
I've
were
seen
at
that.
that show with Lamb of God and Behemoth.
Yeah, we didn't go in the pit. I
It
don't
was
remember why.
apparently it was a really brutal pit.
I've
But
actually
predominantly,
seen.
like, don't be afraid to go in the pit, man. No one headhunts. Everybody's looking out for each other to
Well,
have fun.
there's certain bands that it's meant for headhunting.
Oh, Nails?
Hatebreed.
Hatebreed, yeah.
Hatebreed's the most
no,
one I've been in.
To be honest, the most violent I've been in, I always bring this up, is Nails. When a genre is called power violence,
Yeah.
and I literally saw people punching each other and ground pounding.
Don't do that with me. I'll get very mad. I would probably.
And now it's like
like
Club Soda on the ground, and they're just like punching each other and shit. And I'm just like there with like other people. Like we did it at a certain point. We huddled around and created like a huge like wall of people so they couldn't break us, and we'd also brace ourselves against the stage because people would be throwing each other against the
Shit.
stage and stuff. And there's even a guy who jumped and no one wanted to catch him for crowd surfing, so he hit the ground.
Head first. Sweet. I
And
mean,
he got
wow.
up, walked around the pit, but when the show ended, he was just sitting there, just like knocked, like concussed and stuff like that.
Actually,
Power
let's
violence,
see.
man.
Holy shit! I lost my train of thought. Oh man.
About headhunting and pitting.
No, I wanted to go back to Avatar real quick.
What about the set?
Something happened in the pit at Avatar. Oh yeah, there we go. You tried the whirlwind with one of the Americans.
Yeah, and they're just like
It
got
didn't work.
completely destroyed. Yeah.
I was laughing.
I would let go, and the guy would just go flying across the pit.
I was laughing. I was watching this. I'm like,
He had
"Ah."
no control. These guys were on something, man. These guys were.
Wasn't it those guys that one of their friends couldn't make it, so they were trying to sell a ticket?
No, they were trying to give it away. They didn't want to sell it, so he said, "Give it to the homeless guy at the front." And they're like, "Good idea." Yo, but those guys got fucked. Like,
Yeah, they were
I saw
fucked.
them like leaning over, looking into like the bartender. Bartender's like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And he like pushed them out.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't see
they
that.
were,
Where was
they were-
I?
They were. I think you were in the bathroom because I saw them like lean over into like the sink and grab empty shots and stuff.
Oh really?
Yeah. They
Oh
were
no, you
fucked.
can get in a lot of shit for that.
You can get like blacklisted from the fucking venue.
Yeah. So back to Avatar, man.
I love it, man. It was fucking good
I-
band.
You seemed so into it.
Oh, so like
How does
Statue
it-
of the King.
How does it feel that you've been listening to this band for so long, and you finally got to watch them live?
It was the same feeling of Fetus.
Fetus was her first time? No, no.
No, when I saw Fetus, I saw Fetus before, but when I saw my Lastrell, people were walking around in the crowd shaking each other, going, "Fetus is in Montreal. Fetus is in Montreal." Is that rare
for Fetus?
Yeah, because last time they came before that was in 2015.
Oh wow, that's a long time.
Yeah. It was like 3 years.
You didn't see them
because they normally tour in Europe or in the U.S.
Yeah, well, that's where the money is.
Because they tour with Whitechapel all the time.
I love Whitechapel. How did it feel, man? How did it feel?
Fucking good. It was so much fun. It was sweaty. I bought the sweater, which is really comfortable sweater. Holy shit, I wear that all the time.